Right, we're there. Mic check, mic check, mic check. We're here. We here. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. You know what day it is? You know what time it is? It is the Premier League post Liverpool City, post City Liverpool game. Big game, the game of the weekend. Yeah, Arsenal lost. Feels like a lost, but they actually got a point. Big up to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. I always knew you had something in you at the Stadium of Light. Pause. Big up to Sunderland. Arsenal drop point at Sunderland. City win versus Liverpool. So, yeah. City smash Liverpool actually. So, run it back. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we discuss and we dissect the realest and the most authentic football and sports opinion. I'm going to say the realest and the most authentic because you're dealing with the realest, right? So what's good? Big up yourself. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Please help the algorithm to grow on my side. All right. So Liverpool get their ass slapped up by a girl across the road. North England, wherever. Liverpool versus City at the Etihad. Etihad, affectionately known as the Etihad, got their ass whooped. Pause. Be a pause. Right? But yeah, got their ass whooped. Yeah, 3-0. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. I don't know how the person, as I said, I give the real and authentic football and sports opinion, regardless of affiliations and options. So I'm here to give context to give context to the situation. So we're going now. So City Liverpool roll up to City, right? And they left with 0 points and 3 goals conceded. Fucking selfish. But that's sure. Anyway, yeah. Let me not show no I'm going in the jam shop. Yeah, let me add it to the stage as well. Me I learn off with them thing and I be pro on my side. Smash pan a like no man. Smash on the like. Anyways, yeah, Premier League. Now football on a whole. What's this? How this looks so? Yeah, okay. News, never. All right, so that's a go on, pan what a go on. So see it now. Zoom in a bit so you guys can see. So yeah, this is the match of interest. Liverpool City, so the big 3-0 there. Make sure I say it's been shared. Big 3 at the Etihad Stadium. Starting lineup, let me check it out for who never see. Yeah, so basically for Liverpool, it's their starting side. Frimpong is injured. That's the only exception. Frimpong injured. Robertson in for Kirkes, which Robertson is a better Kirkes, so he should have been in the starting lineup from the start of the season. But they started off with, the coach now going to change the lineup if him getting results with certain players. So Robertson finally back into the starting lineup. I mean, Liverpool lost today, so you won't benefit of Robertson in the starting lineup. But obviously, Kirkes is true for Liverpool, and having Robertson at that back in that position, Salah was closed down, and whoever else went over that side. Sometimes it was Vert, sometimes it was someone like whoever it was. Robertson was obviously a level up, but it didn't matter. Gavin Birch back in the starting lineup. Salah is there. Sabas live. Ekitike started up top. Bradley, a good game in the Champions League against Vinny, a great game, you know, against Vinny, Konate, and Van Dijk, right? So, yeah, as I really think it's not a fair reflection of the game, even though City deserved the win. City deserved the win, of course. They were the better team on the day. Doku was remarkable. Haaland was great. You know, Shirky was good as well. Silva, Nico Williams, and not Nico Williams, Nico Gonzalez, right? Yeah, Nico was good, and Foden great as well. Entire City backline was good, was solid. You know, stood up to his challenge. Yeah, Guardiola and Diaz great as well. Nico O'Reilly also good. But let me start off with the obvious corner kick to Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk smashed the corner kick off his head into the goal. I think it's very unfortunate that that was given offside. All right, rules are rules. If you know me, I file most rules to be either it unethical, either it unreasonable, either it not practical, either something wrong with majority rules. Either it just did it for the sake, hasn't been revisited in years. Either assess it and critically analyze it and see if it makes sense. But most rules in sports, we talk from the hard rule, don't make no sense. In the offside rule in football don't make no sense. I meant to also say false start rule in track and field, it don't make no sense. Right? That's two of the most obvious rules for me, don't make no sense. The inclusion of VAR majority of the time don't make no sense. Slows down the game. You have to delay your emotions, like pure foolishness, right? So yeah, so Liverpool got a corner. Virgil van Dijk converted it a thumping header, and the goal was given us because theoretically the Liverpool's player I think was in the line of the goalkeeper. None of the City players, none of the goalkeeper, them never even thought. They thought they conceded a fair goal to Van Dijk, right? But because the Liverpool's defender was in line, the sight of the goalkeeper, theoretically, it was considered a offside. Basically, he was offside. He was impeding the line, the sight of the goalkeeper. Fine, whatever. Right? Rules are rules. We have to work with it. But I can also comment and say that is foolishness and that is very unfortunate for Liverpool. If that was my side, I would leave it. Right? Very unfortunate for Liverpool not being able to equalize because that was an equalize goal for them. I don't know. The game could have been anything from there. The game could have been anything from there. They silenced the opposition, silenced and the stadium, the fans were silent in the Etihad. I know them noisy already, kind of noisy. And for that to be chalked off offside, it was kind of disheartening for the Liverpool faithful. But it is what it is. Rules are rules, and it stand. So the game continued, and the City went on to score two additional goals. Wait, may I share my screen? Yeah, City went on to score two goals. Right, as I said, Dorgo was brilliant. Dorgo was brilliant. Not to mention, as you can see here, City missed a penalty early on in the game. So it was clear City was the better team in the game, as I said. I don't remember the lead up to the penalty. Oh, go again. Why did they get a penalty? Yeah, okay, that was a very soft penalty. Doku dribbled into the box, went over the keeper, tackle, barely touched him. And this was a VAR. Was it a VAR decision? I think so. Yeah, it was a VAR decision. Soft penalty. Soft penalty. Justice was served. Alan missed the penalty, but about 15 minutes later, They're about 16, 17 minutes later. Haaland stepped up, assist from Nunes and scored. And deserved it. They deserved it. Van Dijk scored 10 minutes later, actually. That was the disallowed goal for offside. Then Nico Gonzalez scored a deflected goal. Right, so you can see here where luck never run in Liverpool, but they often say that luck helps those who help themselves, basically. So Nico Williams scored, and then Doku scored the third goal. Scored a very good goal, actually. You know, does usual is serial signature style and smashes the ball, curls it into the far corner. Very good goal. Very, very good goal. But I feel like Liverpool fans should be disheartened by this. But it's also an indicator, say, something off isn't. Something definitely off. Something is definitely off. And City, look at City's side. Yo, City are players. It's at the starting lineup. It's at the bench. City ain't no worry. They bought this player to left back. Back from injury, can't even reach. Aki is a seasoned City player. I see able as well. Him could have slot in for Guardiola today and none of him. Him not as glamorous as Guardiola. So the City fans and all the other fans think say him make mistake. Guardiola make mistake too. But Aki on the bench. Oscar Bob start all the time versus big team. Rico Lewis is a player him start all the time. The tactical reason against big team didn't start today. Marmoush barely play, came on in the 74th minute. Marmoush is a very good player, right? Marmoush was literally in a alternate Haaland gone to Madrid. Marmoush is literally a proper replacement who will score goals if he develops form and confidence in that position. Right, the City side full of I don't know what underestimate them and write them off and say Liverpool and City and Arsenal is the only challengers, right? Rangers, such a confident start statistically in every way to the season. Can't we get a minute today? Savino came on 53rd minute for Shirky. Shirky was good. Shirky full of class, full of talent, still climatized into the Premier League. Shirky, right? John Stones didn't even play. James Trafford, their goalie. Right. Anyway, came off the bench for Liverpool was Gakpo for Ekitike as the second half started. 10 minutes. Isaac didn't even play, coming back from injury. It wasn't worth it to bring him on. Kirkes came on for Robertson in the 56th minute. That is a useless change. Useless change, and they went on to concede more goals because of that. Because look, him come on at the 56th minute and them concede 2 more goals after that. Let me just say them concede 3rd goal after that. So it was pointless to bring on Kirkes. Obviously that's hindsight, but pointless. But yeah, guys, didn't stand a chance today. Did not stand a chance. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. You know, Pep back in form, back on his feet. Haaland on fire, robotic again. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne still don't matter. Haaland is firing. Foden is coming into form. Shirky starts coming into his game as well. Yeah, players on the bench. Oscar Bob, Marmoush, they're just waiting while Bernardo Silva, you know, yeah, Foden, Doku coming into form. City are line up, City are work their way in. So we need to take note of City, right? We need to take note of City. But they are sitting second in the table. They are sitting second in the table. Yeah, right there. So let me go to the table quick and fast. City sitting second in the table, 4 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal ought to be worried. Because them know them not good enough. Them know them not good. See there? Arsenal first in the table on 26 points. City second on 22 points. So then you have Chelsea third on 20 points. Then you have Tottenham on 19. Then you have 14 Villa, no, Sunderland on 19. Then you have Villa United, Liverpool and Bournemouth all on 18 points. Crystal Palace on 16, Brentford on 16, Everton on 15. So from 14 to 13, 15, just 4 points. So you slip, you slide. So nobody can afford to sleep. Even Arsenal can't afford to sleep. You're 4 points behind City. If you slip, you slide. Look on the form for them. Arsenal win 4 games, drawn 1 of their last 5. City win 4, lost 1. Right? Form. Chelsea win 4, lost 1. Form. Sunderland, well, they're about. You expect Sunderland to fall out of that. But look at Villa. Just started the season. Now they win 4 of them last 5 games, and they are 18 points. They are 8 points off Arsenal, top of the league. They are within 6 points of Liverpool, of City. All right, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 6 points. Yep, of City. Everything's still open. The whole league is still open. Hence why I'm so livid when Ruben Amorim and United do some rubbish, bro. We could be sitting right where City is. Oh gosh, that's so frustrating to think about. We could literally be sitting right where City is, literally, but we're not. We're not, and we actually just showing very close to 15th. So yeah, not a good thing. Wait, what going on so? Anyway, smash a like on the video, guys. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well. Help the algorithm to grow. Let me try see if we can get the next lighter on. Let me see if it's helpful. Helpful a bit. Barely helpful. Hey. Slightly helpful. Better than nothing. So yes, guys. Hence why I am livid, because the table is wide open. Wide open table. United just if you get them acts together, get some wins in, get some consistency in. We lose 2 of our last game. It looked good, as we said in our previous video. We lost 2 of our last 2 games. We draw 2 of our last 2 games. So that means that we get 2 points out of 6. So if we get the previous 3, we get 2 points out of 6. Not good. Not good. Not good. But before we go, Arsenal as well. Where is it? So see them. Arsenal had the opportunity to extend the lead up on top. The first, I'm gonna rust this. Hey, come off it. No, never heart attack. No, sir. What is Bubble TV? Anyway, yeah. Arsenal, these mug had a chance. They went to Sunderland, newly promoted Sunderland, who beat United, whoop with 3-2. So I'm not supposed to attack. Who gives a shit, fam? Arsenal, top of the league, you know, doing so great, apparently. Went to Sunderland, newly promoted, and then drop points, right? They should even in a 10, they should even in a position to gain points, but they end up wearing that position and drop points. And robbery from the Ajax guy. Thank God, money override Ten Hag from signing this player. Because I just did want to sign all of him Ajax and SEG player, which is apparently an agency that he signed for, works for. Seems like he owns it. right? Hence why Leverkusen fired him because he wanted to sign all these players. Anyway, Arsenal dropped points in 2-2 against Sunderland. No, Gyökeres, he is injured, so Mourinho United up top spoke to a few Arsenal friends. They are livid. They think Mourinho is not doing anything. But I guarantee you, Gyökeres wouldn't be doing any better. Only thing Gyökeres might have done was probably one of the goal scorer in a 2-2 draw. That's all. Anyway, yeah, Saka scored, third score, you know. I really want change. The man make another game. Yeah? The man make one change in the 88th minute. Anytime you see this, that coach deserve to lose, deserve no benefit of any doubt. Right? You like that or what? Yeah, don't deserve no benefit of the doubt. Make one change in the 88th minute after all these four changes. And see what the change come on Sunderland made and scored. Very well done. Right? They took Eze off. The bench, you had Norgard, Enwanir, Ben White. I stand corrected because none of these players are any useful. Brother, how is this a team what people say good? I mean, okay, I see it. Because all them players upon it injured list are starters. If you play, well, whatever. Odegaard can start. Madueke, Havertz, Gyökeres, Gabriel. These are actually some of the better players injured, right? If I should start the best Arsenal lineup, let me zoom in. The best Arsenal lineup. All right. In the back line, I start Euro. On the back, Timber has been doing well. Solid in defense. Really solid. Right? Asterisk, the partnership on that right hand flank that Arsenal have with Timber and Saka and Odegaard totally change up. Because now it used to be Ben White, Odegaard and Saka. Now it's Timber, Eze and Saka. So total different. And it mostly affects Saka because Saka's partnership with Ben White was immaculate, bro. So most it was immaculate. The interplay, the relationship between both players was immaculate. But no, it's different. It's quite different. I don't think Ben White is as attack, meaning aggressively attacks the byline as Ben White would. What he does differently is in play. So he goes inside more and interplays with everybody else more. He's better on defense. And then with Eze now, I still think Saka and Eze and the whole team if they find the form because with Odegaard it was easier. Odegaard used to just link play. He was just okay with just playing a simple pass, which normally allows Ben White to overlap, Saka for getting behind, and all those stuff. But now Eze a bit more flamboyant. Anyway, so Gabriel and Calafiori, I would play those players. I would start them. On the right hand side, it's really unfortunate because I don't know, I haven't seen Ben White in a while. It's hard to just say why he wouldn't play Timber. He's been well, fine. In the midfield, I'm really sorry to say it, right? Really sorry to say it. Zubimendi is better than Declan Rice in the build-up play but he's not that better. I would play Rice in that position, deep, just like City today. City play Nico, Bernard, and Foden. That's no solid player in this, no robust player in there. Just ball we play, right? Him and play Nico, and to each side of Nico was Foden and Bernardo Silva. To the most smallest diminutive figure you're gonna find in the Premier League. That's what he played. So what would I do if I was Arsenal? I just recommend this because one who claims say one was the next best thing, one who clueless, the coach clueless, one know, challenging, I'm just okay, I'm just happy. Actually, they used to challenge it for the Premier League, but you know, used to winning and really being that team. Anyway, so I would start Rice in that deep line position, and on both sides, if Odegaard is fit, we play as the left of him and Odegaard right. That is very attacking, right? I'm tempted to even play Ben White on the right back. If you play Timber, him so good, just play him center and done, but he can play over them two centre back there. But yeah, so I would play the three I just mentioned, Rice, Eze, and Odegaard. And up top, I'd play Saka on the right. On the left, I always endorse Martinelli. Him not good, he's a Garnacho 2.0 or a Chelsea Neto 2.0, but or a Doku, them kind of play them, but him have the requisite traits and skill in get defenders back facing them own goal and running. You have to really good and astute for know how to defend them players there. Now Trossard is just a midfielder playing basically just a midfielder playing left wing. Him naga provide the challenges what the opposition players don't want. Right? And now we're conflicted up top if Gabriel is fit or has Havertz is fit, I play one of those two. So definitely would play Merino or Gyökeres. Gyökeres is the last on that top in that on that four. Definitely Havertz, Havertz, Gabriel, um, Havertz, Gabriel. Who's the other player? Merino, and then I would play Gyökeres. Havertz was injured, Gabriel was injured, Gyökeres was injured. So Merino thrown, which he always gets thrown up there, and he normally scores. This didn't score today, but yeah. So many people just make Arsenal fans know Sunday is a null factor. Please, let me take this off the screen. Zubimendi is a factor, right? Zubimendi is a null factor. No, nil. It doesn't make any. It doesn't add to anything. It add to your short pass and your pass complete. But I guarantee you, you can cut back on that, put Declan Rice there, and play Eze alongside another more attacking midfielder. But let's say we just have a negative and come, it don't matter. You want to be solid, you can be solid. You can, of course. You can be Eze. Be solid. Be solid. No, be solid, man. Be solid. Anyways, been on Arsenal for a while. Now I have pressure. Been on them for a while. They drew the game 2-2. They drew the game 2-2. Their old Capo Xhaka started for Sunderland. But they drew the game 2-2. Didn't extend the points they show. And City is just 4 points beneath them. So Newcastle lost 3-1 to Brentford. Newcastle just struggling at the moment. And Villa back in form. Big up Unai Emery, beating Bournemouth 4-0. Not first after the United draw, winning 3-1 as well. So very good weekend of football. Here we have it. We saw this already. Premier League table is wide open. Even the team who is in 9th position on 18 points. 18 points. Right? Them 8 points. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. They are 8 points. They are in the team in 8th position. The team in 9th position. 8 points behind Arsenal. So you just need to put off a run of games together and anything possible. Anything possible, right? Yeah. So Yeah. I just wish man you can just games together. That's all we need to do. Get a run of games together, you know, get the form right, play the proper plays, stop be inconsistent. Ruben Amorim in-game substitution, man management, it is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, game wide open, guys. Please smash a like on the video. A like on the video. Should we be worried about City? Them side of farm, Doko unstoppable. Foden finding form, Shirky getting into the game. They have players on the bench who can come in and start easily, right? Arsenal start fall it because that's inevitable. The pressure started because the pressure subjective. So it start already because once it starts, it's inevitable. It's all open, guys. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. See you in the next video, fam. It's the international weekend, so we're gonna be out of football for a while, about 2 weeks. The entire next week, no, the entire week and entire next week out of football. Next week after next weekend, football resume. Right, that's about the 20th, I think. Anyway, done, guys. International weekend. Smash a like on the video. Waste man who watch these videos and don't subscribe and don't subscribe. Subscribe, man. I want to. And comment in the comment. Hey, you whoever watch my video regular now, comment in the comment section, man. You understand? Just do the right thing. Do the right thing, man. Remember, man. Do the right thing. I'm asking. Anyway, yeah. See you in the next video. I'm out.